Hello everybody, today is going to be a little quick tip video. So, I'm going to introduce, the three little tips that I've found out about ZBrush that I think, people may not know. So have you ever looked at someone's custom UI and then wondered where certain buttons are inside of their UI? Like this intensity slider here, this row distance slider here, or any of these other buttons I have in my UI? Well, we're going to use the extract button for example. If I hover over the extract button and hold control, you can see that a tooltip pops up. At the bottom of that tooltip, it says button path. The button path will actually lead you to the path to this button. So if you ever see somebody with a custom UI, you're able to talk to them and they don't know where the button is located in ZBrush because they've been using their custom UI for so long, just ask them to hold control of it and tell them control over it and tell you the button path. So it says the button path is tool, subtool, extract in order to get to the extract button. So if I just hover over tool, hit tool, go over to subtool, and then hover down to extract, you can see that we find the extract button. You can do that for any tool you find inside of ZBrush or any button you find inside of ZBrush. Sorry, not tool, but button. Next, I really like this tip. So I found this model off of a CAD website and I want to dynamesh this model. So whenever I dynamesh the model, it closes the holes. I can even isolate the top and then I can turn on double. And as you can see, all that detail is just completely gone. The mode is just useless. I want to dynamesh it without having it to dynamesh close holes. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this slider, move it to 0, then I'm going to hit dynamesh. After I do that, as you can see, I was able to dynamesh without it closing holes, and you can even see the geometry has changed and I can sculpt on it and everything, just like you can whenever you dynamesh something. In order to find that slider, just go to preferences and go to the geometry tab, and as you can see, that slider that I have up at the top is this slider right here that says dynamesh close holes. You can even do mesh close holes and curve close holes as well. Last tip, which is my favorite, I'm going to go ahead and pull up a sphere here, or a cube, it doesn't matter. Pull up a sphere, cube, whatever. And this is going to be a symmetry tip. I really like this one. So I'm going to go ahead and dynamesh this just because. And, typically whenever you sculpt on something and you try to mirror and weld, it will mirror and weld the left side of your sculpture over to the right side. So let's go ahead and mirror and weld. I'm on the wrong side. Let's go ahead and, it's hard to find the axis for ZBrush. Well, I guess we're going to dive into another tip. If you ever have a problem figuring out the axis for ZBrush, what I like to do is go ahead and go to the ZBrush projects menu. And whenever you go to the ZBrush projects menu, you can grab any project that you like. And then this is facing me. So whenever I bring in an object, just like this is the front of this object, it'll be safe to assume that this is the front of this one. So hopefully this time I'm correct, and whenever I hit mirror and weld, it will actually mirror and weld this time. Great. So I guess that was another tip I wasn't even thinking about introducing. So you can do it that way. And you can do this with the basic tools that come with ZBrush. There's a bunch of different meshes that come with ZBrush that you can test the front and the back of your meshes on. If you would like to, the way I just did. Now, what I was going to say is, whenever you sculpt on top of something and you mirror and weld it, typically it mirror and welds the left side over to the right side. But what if you want to mirror and weld the right side over here over to the left? So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to sculpt this in like this. You can call it a little eye if you want to. If I hit mirror and weld, the left side is mirrored over to the right. I want the right side mirrored over to the left. All you have to do is go to your deformations menu and then go to rotate. Rotate it by 100 by 100, and then after that you can hit the mirror and weld button again, and as you can see, it's been mirrored, and all you have to do is just rotate it back. So now the right side was mirrored over to the left because we tricked ZBrush into thinking that this side was this side whenever we rotated. I'll do it again for demonstration purposes. So once again, I'm going to make a big hole here, and then I'm going to go over to rotate, which is found in the deformations menu. And after that, I'm going to go ahead and hit the mirror and weld button. And then all I have to do is rotate it back in the negative here. to get it back. And as you can see, the right side was mirrored over to the left. So that's a little quick tip. You can subscribe to my channel. I plan on doing this every day, posting little tip videos every day if I can. And you know, if you ever have any ZBrush issues or problems, just send them to me in the comments below, and I'll just make a quick video answering them. It's not that difficult to make these videos, and I also have no problem doing it. And thanks for the people who do send me videos and questions and all the other cool stuff. I really do appreciate it. I love answering y'all's ZBrush questions. If y'all have any more questions, like I said, just put them in the comments below. And thank y'all for watching.